Week 1 had a little bit of everything. Some games came down to the wire, we had a few surprise upsets, and there was a few blowouts. But what happened to the New York Giants was more than a blowout. It was utter humiliation.
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
Hosting the Dallas Cowboys for the first Sunday night football game of this season, this was a chance for the Giants to beat their division rivals for the first time since 2020.
36 years old. Great breakthrough by Thomas, who blocked it. And the Cowboys special teams gets the first score of the year. 19. Jones gets it out. Barkley got hit, fumbled right in the air, and it flies into the hands for a touchdown of DeRon Bland.
Before their fans could blink, it was 26-0. Shout out to fellow Sac State sprinter DeRon Bland with his pick six. Second half adjustments didn't seem to help much at all, as the Giants gave up 2 more touchdowns and failed to score a single point, resulting in a 40-0 massacre. Following the game, sports media began to research just how historically awful this game was.
There is nothing good to take out of this game. I have never been more embarrassed in my life watching a team than this one.
First off, the Giants ranked dead last in points scored and dead last in points allowed in Week 1. Second, this was just the 8th instance in NFL history that a team lost a 40-plus point shutout in a season opener. Next, this CBS article put it in context quite well. Quote, "The Giants had a historic, melancholy kind of NFL bingo. No team in league history had ever lost a game 40-0 or worse, lost a sack battle in a game 7-0 or worse, lost a turnover battle in a game 3-0 or worse, had a field goal attempt blocked in return for a touchdown, and had an interception return for a touchdown across an entire season, according to OptaStats. Coming off a 9-7-1 playoff season, with the reigning coach of the year, the Giants weren't necessarily expected to win the NFC East, but they weren't expected to be this terrible. They hadn't been beaten down like this since 1948, when they lost 45-0 to the Eagles. But regardless, it was time to move on to Week 2. Compared to the previous week, this was a much more favorable matchup. The Cowboys have arguably the best defense in football, whereas the Cardinals might just be the worst overall team in the league. Arizona is clearly in a rebuild, and the cherry on top is that the quarterback they are trotting out there is a career backup who's never won a start in his career. And he was just traded for a few weeks ago, so he barely knows the offense. The Cardinals are clearly not in win now mode, and they fall damn near dead last in any power rankings you find online. Surely, the Giants will play better than in Week 1, right?
Is a Connor touchdown. Cardinals bring 4. Jones has to climb the pocket and he gets brought down. It's already the 3rd big play on a quarterback. Fake to Connor again. Dobbs stepping up, stepping away, taking off with speed. Inside the 10, powering to the end zone. What a run for Jones. Not a whole lot on it. No, keeping it simple. Jones underneath, off the hands of Jalen Thompson has the interception.
At this point, anybody paying attention to this game was absolutely stunned. As a fan, you spend months and months getting excited to watch your team play, and for this kind of flop, it's just gut-wrenching. I can't even imagine the horror Giants fans were experiencing at this point in time. You had already dealt with that 40-0 humiliation, but now, arguably the worst team in the league was on pace to equal that same scoreline. That's just insane. NFL researchers began dusting off some old almanacs, searching for how truly diabolical these first 6 quarters of the Giants season were. And according to NFL Red Zone, the 1978 Colts were the last team to be outscored by 60 before scoring their first points of the season. And this was the first time the Giants had been held scoreless through 6 quarters to start the year since 1934. It's possible that many Giants fans threw in the towel at halftime, shut off their TV, and prepped for the nightmares of Josh Dobbs trucking their guys like a prime Cam Newton. If the Giants were going to do anything offensively in the second half, it was almost as if something supernatural needed to happen. You know what they needed? a prime 2014 Odell Beckham Jr. back when he was a rookie. Hey, wait a minute.
They start from the 25. Jones is going to go deep. Got a man out there. And it is caught by the rookie.
After double taking at my TV, I couldn't decide what shocked me more. That a rookie wide receiver wearing number 13 was the one to light a spark, or that the Giants might have finally arrived.
Keeps it, and a touchdown! And it's a touchdown! Jones is gonna pass. Looking for Barkley, diving to the pylon! In for the touchdown! They are looking to take a shot, and they will take a shot. Going up top for Hyatt, and the rookie does it again! Jones throws, end zone shot! It's caught by Hodgins for the touchdown! Dobbs underneath, there's Ertz. The Giants defense.
With 2 minutes to go, the Giants had done the unthinkable. They had come all the way back to tie things up at 28. And with the ball, they had the chance to go win the game. After a few first downs, they were able to milk the clock down to 23 seconds and attempted the game-winning kick.
Good hold, and the kick is through! New York Giants put together one of their biggest comebacks in 99 years of Giants football.
So after the worst 6-quarter stretch in franchise history, the Giants completed a 21-point comeback after trailing 28-7. This tied their largest comeback in franchise history. In record style, this has to be the craziest 1-1 start of any team this season, considering the historic implications. Also, it's one thing to lead a historic comeback, but also considering that this is a run-first team that doesn't put up a lot of points, the fact that they put up 31 in a single half is jaw-dropping. They only scored that many points total twice last year, and they didn't even eclipse 31 points the year before that. For the sake of Giants fans, I hope Saquon's injury isn't too severe, because you guys are going to need him the rest of the way. So what should we expect at this point from this team? Honestly, I don't know if anyone could truly predict what'll happen next, considering the madness that just took place.